It smells.
You're live.
We're live?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, welcome into another episode of House Divided, week 3. We just had a mishap in the studio. Ash, our resident mascot,
God,
just
that's horrible.
shit all over the floor.
The biggest shit I've ever seen.
It smells not good.
That was the biggest shit I've
How
ever
about
seen.
we light that candle or something?
Always a good
Holy
start. We're laughing because
shit,
Ash
that
just took the
smells.
biggest shit
That smells
ever.
so bad.
Yeah, moving on. From
Right
Ash's
under the Lego
shit.
City, a big ash dump.
That was disgusting.
It smells really bad. But again, welcome in. Week 3 of House Divided.
Did Ash poop in the store?
Yes, Ash did poop in the store.
Who's Mr. Wet?
What?
Who's Mr. Wet?
Mr. Wet? Is that Mike?
Is that Mike or Tom?
No, it's Mike.
Mike.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ash pooped right under Danbury. It smells really bad. I'm sure Mike's familiar with that scent.
He
but-
said fucking wow, Dan. Look at Ash going to smell it.
Oh, he's going to lick the floor where it was.
Oh.
So we had a double positive week last week. We were what? 6-4 for you and 14-9 for me.
Yeah, you had a lot more bets or picks than I did.
Yeah, I had a lot of picks. Had the 2 unit on the Chiefs, which
Yeah, that was your
I
lock of
don't
the
have
week.
I don't have anything to say about that.
Replay
So it
that last episode.
puts me to 3-1 on my locks.
And I went Bengals.
Still respectable. You did go Bengals. You
Was-
also went Rams. I
Oh
went
yeah,
Niners.
Rams 3.5. Dad didn't cover 1 by 3.
But yeah, so we had a big upset in the football world with the Bengals beating the Chiefs. I was very sure on the Chiefs winning that game. At halftime, I was looking very vindicated. They were smoking them. It was 21-3. I was laughing to myself, holding back, texting everyone that was saying that was a stupid pick.
Yeah, it was 21.
Thank God I didn't send those texts. I know Tom's giving me shit. How could you pick the Chiefs 7 points in the playoffs? It's like, you guys were
Yeah.
awful quiet at halftime.
And TJ was saying last
big
podcast
choke job. Yeah.
Bengals were going to win.
Big choke job by the Chiefs. Can we get some of that air freshener over here, please? A lot of it. It smells really bad. But yeah, big choke job by the Chiefs. I had a 2-unit play on -7. They ended up losing the game, which honestly I'm not like super upset about because
No, it was great.
like I don't like the Chiefs. It's like I bet on them all the time. I'm not going to bet against Mahomes. It's like when I was betting the Bucks. I hate Tom Brady, but I'm not going to bet against him in the playoffs.
Yep.
Screwed too many times, but I'm glad Burrow's in the Super Bowl. It's kind of a win-win. I'd like to see the Rams finally win one. Like to see Stafford win one, but if not, I
No.
like to see Burrow win one.
You going Rams?
I already have a wager placed on the Rams. I had it at -4. It opened at -3.5. I never
It's
saw that
4.5
number.
now.
Yeah, I have it at 4.
I'm going Bengals money line, I think.
Okay, I don't hate it.
I'm
I mean,
sticking with 'em.
I'm 0-3 betting against Burrow in the playoffs. That's been all my NFL losses at the
Yeah,
beginning
I'm
against the
sticking
Bengals.
with my Bengals.
But we'll put those out next week, our official picks and,
Right.
and props and whatnot.
Yeah, and then that Rams 49ers game covered for you. Didn't
Yep,
cover for me.
by a half a point. But again, the Niners should have easily won that game. They choked that away at the end. Like that was
Yeah.
they were running away with that game. Like they hadn't lost to the Rams in like 3-4 years, and
Yeah.
then they finally comes playoff time. You know who stinks? That's our guy Jimmy G.
Yep, Jimmy
Looking
G and
terrible.
Ash's shit.
Yeah. But it was tough. Debo went down a little bit. The Rams were stacking the box, making him throw. Jimmy
Yep.
G stinks. There's rumors already.
Said that last episode, Jimmy G stinks.
Yeah, and I said it doesn't really matter. It's going to be, they're just going to run it every play, which they pretty much did. And their defense played insane. The 49ers, realistically, that one play when Stafford bombed it and the guy in the Niners at the end of the game just hit him
Yeah.
in like the gut and he dropped it.
Yeah,
like
he posted some
40
shit
yard
on Twitter
downfield.
and Instagram.
That guy did?
Yeah, saying like it was on him and he's gonna be better.
Yeah,
No,
he's like a good player too. Like he's like a box safety. He's not like known for his coverage skills or catching, obviously.
Yeah, we got a comment here. God, how insufferable is Burrow gonna be if he wins though? I love the Burrow after he
True.
wins.
Burrow is a very
Cool dude.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's very like, you probably, I don't want to say you either love him or hate him because I feel
Everyone
like
loves him.
regardless of if you don't like the personality of him with the glasses and the cool coat, he's still like a pretty like chill guy.
Mike said really don't want to listen to Who Day all year. True.
Yeah,
That is annoying.
That is true.
That was annoying as shit after the game.
Yeah, but then you're going to get all the fake Rams fans that...
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you like the Bengals, you probably, like...
Have liked the Bengals.
There's
a lot of Joey
there's
B
definitely
followers.
going to be Joe Burrow bandwagoners and, like, the people that are from New York that like LSU for some reason, stuff like that. But I would say majority of people are going to be rooting for the Bengals. I bet the Rams. I'm rooting for the Rams. A little tease for next week. I'm definitely putting in a Aaron Donald MVP.
Yeah, you said that.
MVP prop in that game. Just no money to be made in the quarterbacks who always win. I might do a little Cooper Kupp action too because he seems to have 150 yards and a touchdown every game. And if he does, I'd probably put
I could
money
see him
on
getting
that.
it to Stafford still though, just because it's Stafford.
Yeah, true. But this is all because I think the Rams are going to win. If the Bengals, I'm screwed. Jesse Bates might not be a bad one. He's been going off the safety for Cincinnati. He's had
What is the line
fumbles.
for the QBs?
I think Stafford's plus 210. He's the favorite. Burrow is like plus 450 or 500 just because they think the Rams are going to win. So obviously
so it makes it worse. Or it makes the odds better.
They'd have the MVP.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we had...
We'll talk about that game more.
Yeah, next week. We'll have a big Super Bowl episode, kind of recap of some of the college basketball upcoming this week, big games.
Yep.
I know I did have a lot of props last week.
The Burrow plus 8.5.
Burrow, we told you on the show last week. We loved that we both had the Joe Burrow over 8.5 rushing yards.
And we both chickened out.
We both, chickened out on it. It was a great hit on that. I had Mahomes. That didn't. He had like...
What was that, over like 30?
It was 29, yeah. He had 19 at halftime, and then just didn't have anything.
Yeah.
I did say I was big on the Odell props last week. It was 50 yards and 4 catches, 52 yards, 4 catches were his lines. He had like 8 for over 100, so that hit easily. If you had alternates on that, it probably paid out really well.
We got Degnan, 34, who just said, "Hi, Daddy." I think he's talking to you.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. That was it for the football game, really.
Yeah.
College hoops was big this week.
College hoops. We
did
both.
Monday. We had Duke. We posted. They
we
covered
split.
versus Notre Dame.
Duke and Iowa. We both had them.
Iowa
That
stunk
split.
and lost to Penn State, who was terrible.
Which
was
were
a horrible
both
game. That went to
pretty-
double OT.
Pretty, you especially, pretty anti Keegan Murray guys.
I am an anti.
I know,
and he played horrible.
and he stinks. So
Yeah,
I don't
he
know
played horrible.
why
I said that
we
last
even did
episode.
that. And then
Murray stinks.
so we split on Monday.
That game went to double OT though. It was a good game.
Tuesday we
Tuesday we had North.
we had
Carolina.
UNC.
We were gonna do Michigan State. Ended up not doing them. They won by 2.
Yeah.
But we had UNC who won in overtime and covered.
That was like the most all-time bad calls at the end of a game that helped us out. Like usually it goes against you.
Yeah,
They
technicals.
wanted to preserve UNC's record for this Duke UNC game on Saturday or something because those calls were terrible. The Louisville coach was throwing shit in the sidelines.
Yeah, he hit the table. Fans were throwing shit.
Yeah, they
a
had
lot.
there was like 2 techs in the last like minute and then overtime against Louisville. Yeah, they had to stop the game. People were throwing stuff on the court.
That was a stressful. battle.
Yeah, and
I officially
Baycott
have.
had 4 fouls with like 5 minutes left in the game and had
Played
like
overtime.
4 that could have been called on him and didn't and got like called on Louisville.
Yeah, the
Very
one where his
funny.
elbow was in the guy's face. That's why the coach went nuts.
Very, very funny that happened. Caleb Love, one of our other least favorite players.
My official least favorite player in college basketball ever. I think.
Yeah,
most
I think
overrated.
I
player
think
ever.
a little later in the season, before conference tourneys, we're gonna go over our like favorite and least favorite players
And he's going to be my least.
in there,
100%.
whether it's based off skill or just how much they've.
He did have
spited
some
us
sick
and-
passes, but
Yeah.
he's just the shit he does, like the turnover. there
Yeah,
at the
when he was
end,
just
where
dribbling
there's
and
a
like
guy
not
that
paying
you know the
attention,
pressure's
and the
coming
guy
behind
came
you.
and swiped it from him.
That was very annoying.
But yeah, we had UNC that hit on Tuesday. Yesterday was a bad day for me. I was 1-2. I don't know why I even bother with Power 5 anymore. My low D1 basketball, my bets are. I'll have to look at the spreadsheet, but they're probably 75% in those low D1 bets.
Yeah, New Hampshire. I was gonna ride. Nico picked Florida. He texted me, and you saw on the Instagram story. I went with Nico on that.
Yep.
Horrible pick. Obviously,
I'm mad that they won that game. They shouldn't have won that game, and then they didn't cover and still won. I'm kind of mad at them.
Yeah.
They made only
They're
5 twos the whole game. They were like 5 for 40.
Yeah.
On twos.
They were horrible.
Then
you bet New Hampshire.
And then
I was gonna ride. I didn't ride because I was so mad about Nico's Florida bet.
And then we'll do the bad first. I had Wisconsin last night. It looked great at the half. Kofi Coburn absolutely dominated that game. Had like 30 points.
Huge, yeah.
Probably 15 rebounds. Was
He's
just
humongous.
they would throw it down to the post and he would destroy Wisconsin's like skinny white bigs. Johnny Davis was out of control, trying to do way too much.
Which makes me sad because I'm a huge Johnny. He might be my favorite in college.
Brad Davison was god awful, like 0 for 7. Wisconsin was 3 for 24 from the 3. You're not going to win games when you shoot that, and you're taking that many threes. Yeah. I would say one of my favorite players in college is Andre Curbelo in Illinois.
Yeah, he was gross last year.
Yeah, he was good last year.
He's a Long Island guy, I think.
Yeah, just like looking at him, he reminds me like a little bit of LaMelo.
Yeah.
He's like probably got like the most like he's like a grinder, like he plays like tough defense and stuff, but like just like his dribble moves and like his layups, like his little jelly, he like just reminds me of like a street baller, but obviously like he's like a good smart player as well.
So you were 1 for 2.
1 and 2 yesterday. We're not talking in Brett batting terms.
No, yeah.
But,
yeah.
And you can talk a little bit about your Cuse game. I didn't watch that. I was watching Wisconsin.
Yeah, I didn't watch the Wisco game. But I did bet Cuse, who was plus 105. They ended up winning. They were down, I think 2.5 or 3 maybe. They hit a 3. NC State was on fire from 3. They went for like, I don't know what it was, 9 for 13 the first half in threes. Mm-hmm. And then they were just killing the zone. Then Cuse came back out hot. Joe Girard had a great game, which was surprising. He hasn't been playing that good, but I was rooting for him, obviously. Joe played great. Then Buddy and Jimmy both played good, too. And Edwards played good, which you don't see. Jesse Edwards, the big man, he played unreal. So Cuse played good. If you saw Nico's in my post, we are making the road trip to Cuse this weekend.
Yep.
Where they play Louisville, and I think we're leaning.
Yeah, the line.
With Cuse. Louisville we've been going against Louisville.
Yeah.
I've been going with Cuse, so I think we're gonna stick with it. And obviously we're gonna be at the game, so we gotta put something on.
I don't know what the odds makers have been seeing since Louisville fired Chris Mack. If they think it's some sort of they're gonna rally around their new coach, who did seem like a pretty good coach. Like he was pretty into it.
No,
in that game.
They say he's good.
Yeah, they were saying they're gonna hire him full time. I don't know. I've talked to some friends that are Louisville fans.
They don't want him, or do?
Well, no, not that they don't want him. It's just that Louisville's like a prestigious program. If you can get like a good coach, like they have probably top 10 facilities and money that they can spend on the basketball team.
Yeah, their court. We were saying.
Yeah,
my favorite court.
That's Joe's favorite court. I heard that from my roommate in college, Derek, all year that they have the best. My life that they have the best center court in college hoops, best floor in college basketball. But yes, we are leaning Syracuse for that one. We'll be there in person. What's up?
Damn 314 is that? Who's that?
Dave.
He just said orange and blue for life.
Yeah, Dave, fellow streamer on the channel from Nerd Glasses, Weekend Wednesday, Sundave. Orange and blue Cuse guys rooting for Cuse will be. I don't like Syracuse one bit. I do. I hate betting on them. One of my least favorite teams to bet on, just because they
made me nervous last night.
Very weird. Like playing the zone, they're gonna let you shoot, so teams can
get hot like
NC State did.
Then they went cold.
But watching Louisville, I don't think
Louisville's
they can get hot.
Terrible though.
But L. Ellis is like. He might be the best player in college basketball.
Yeah, he went off.
So I'm scared of him.
They say Williams is their best player, but I don't see him ever do anything.
Yeah.
You said I can't bet on Cuse, but I'll bleed for them.
Yeah, Syracuse is a very tough team because they lose games they shouldn't lose to low D1, like very
Colgate, they
bad
lost to, right?
teams, and then they'll beat Duke like somehow.
And they
like,
beat Wake Forest the game before this game, and Wake has been on fire.
Yeah, smoked.
And Wake
them,
just
right?
smoked. I think they played last night. Yeah, and they smoked Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And Pitt hasn't been horrible.
I
Florida State lost last night to Clemson. They are horrible. That spread was, I think they were plus 3.5, so they didn't even cover the spread either.
Yeah. We'll probably maybe not next week, so it'll probably be a pretty big Super Bowl episode. We'll touch on basketball, obviously. And maybe the week after we'll go over some of our favorite teams that we've been hot on, and we're looking forward to the rest of the year. I know Iowa State's probably on mine. Isaiah Brockington, I love him. Like VMI, some of these
Duke's
weird,
on.
like...
I'm just riding with Duke.
I've been betting Duke.
Is there a spread for the Saturday game versus UNC?
2 weeks ago, I put in a future for Duke to win the championship. There's probably not any lines out for Saturday. We'll put those out.
I'm riding Duke.
Just like last week, we'll probably put our official picks out on Saturday morning, Friday night, something like that. Just because we don't have the spreads, obviously, at the moment. Right. No.
Saturday's going to be a big day for college hoops.
Yeah, there is a...
we got the road trip, so we could post it.
Yep.
Why Brett drives.
Yep. I think it's the Memorial. There's a golf tournament this weekend. I was looking into that. I might have a few golf picks on there again. I know not this weekend. Next weekend, UFC 271 with Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker fight. There's some other good fights. Next weekend, it's the day before the Super Bowl. It's Saturday's 271, Sunday's Super Bowl.
So Saturday the 12th.
Yeah, so we'll have next weekend. Will be a pretty big week with UFC, with the Super Bowl, obviously, and then college basketball, and then what is it? Second week of February. So we obviously have college tournament coming up, baseball starting, NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs.
Yep.
But yeah, so we've had a decent week so far.
And you
Nothing
have a
great.
bet in tonight, right?
Yep, I have a bet in tonight. I have James Madison against Northeastern +2. They're down 2 right now, so it's pushing. And then I have Old Dominion against Marshall.
I didn't know you did that one too.
Yeah, Old Dominion.
This guy's been quiet about it.
Old Dominion. I told you Old Dominion this morning. It was the first thing I texted you.
You did.
Old Dominion's -3 against Marshall. It's 35-16. They're up right now.
Wow, going against Marshall.
Love that. Going against our good friend Brendo, against his Marshall, against his herd. But yes, so I had Northeastern and Old Dominion tonight. I don't think you had anything, right?
No, I was going to ride UCLA, but they are getting beat. Looks like they're getting beat by
9. I see. It's tough because I don't get to watch a lot of Pac-12 games because they don't start until like 11 usually. Yeah. So it's like I'm not watching it until
UCLA game
1:30 in the morning. Yeah,
or I watched the UCLA Kentucky game.
Yeah,
that was like one of the first.
And when they play on like Fridays, it's nice because you'll stay up a little later and watch those, like if we're at a bar or something. But
the only late games I've been doing is BYU because I'm a BYU.
Yeah,
guy.
you are a BYU guy.
I like
for football.
What's his name?
I am
Alex.
Zach Wilson, Zach Attack.
I'm a Alex. What's his last name? What the hell's his last name? I don't even know his last name. I'm saying I'm a guy. I might have to look that up.
What is his last name?
Do they play tonight?
I don't know.
Might have to put him in.
Not a Mountain West guy these days.
Oh, they do play tonight. -2 against San Francisco.
San Francisco is kind of good.
Yeah, it's at 10. They're -2.
Okay. I gotta keep an update. I think it's at the under 8 timeout right now.
Oh, Alex Barcelo.
Oh, yep.
He's the senior. Wow, I might have to take that.
Yep. I don't know if you follow along the Instagram, you'll see we are probably not next episode, the week after. Well, probably by next episode we'll have more details on it. We're going to be doing a jersey giveaway for the Super Bowl.
After the Super
Bowl. Jersey from the winning team. If the Bengals win, I think we're going Burrow.
Yep,
maybe a Burrow LSU jersey. Joe Burr, something like that.
Yep.
And then if the Rams win, I don't know what we'll do. Maybe Cooper Kupp, Jalen Ramsey. They got Von Miller, Aaron Donald,
I think we gotta go
Stafford. Yeah, Coop. But if it's cooped, you go. I like doing the college jersey giveaways. I just feel like I'm a college guy, you know.
Yeah.
But Cooper Kupp played at some weird school,
I don't
like
even know
Eastern
where he played.
Illinois or something like that.
We need Timmy here.
Yeah, Tim would know. If he's a white slot receiver, Tim knows where he went to school.
Yeah, Tim.
We'll have to have him on for a
college football
slot receiver ranking episode.
Oh god, him and his rankings.
Yeah. What do
He
you
went
got?
to Eastern Washington University.
Okay. Eastern Illinois, Eastern Washington. Close.
Yep.
Do you have anything in the chat?
I'll put in for a Matt Gay jersey.
Matt Gay jersey. We could do a Matt Gay. Maybe we'll throw up a poll
See
next
what
week,
people want.
next Thursday during our episode. We'll put up a poll for if the Rams win, whose jersey would you want? If the Bengals win, whose jersey would you want? I don't see anyone else winning on the Bengals other than Joe Burrow. Maybe Jamar Chase.
Evan McPherson or whatever.
McPherson, yeah, like that wouldn't be a bad one.
Yeah.
He's hot. He's a rookie too,
He's been
so
on
he's going
fire.
to be in the league for 20 years probably. But yeah, so we'll be doing a jersey giveaway.
Well, that'll be announced.
It'll be announced.
Two episodes
Full
from now.
details will be announced next week, and then we'll announce who
winner.
the jersey is probably after the game, Sunday or Monday. And then we'll do a drawing on Thursday again, or the Thursday after the Super Bowl. We'll do full details. It'll probably be like to enter, follow us on Instagram and comment during the stream on Thursday. So Thursday following the Super Bowl, so 2 weeks from now, to enter, and then we'll do a drawing during the stream on that following Thursday after that.
Dave said
So
mix it up with some mixin. That wouldn't be a bad.
mix it up, mix in. Joe
TJ
Mixon
would like that.
Yeah, Joe Mixon's got a checkered history, if you could say that.
Yeah. He likes fighting.
Yep.
Woman.
Yeah. So, well, we'll throw up a poll for whoever wants to vote in that.
Plug that Insta name, dude. What is our Insta? It is. Let me see. Here.
Oh, plug the Insta. I think it's on Instagram. It is House Divided IGTV, I believe. Yeah, Joe is gonna put it in the chat right now. If you guys aren't following, check it out. Again, we'll talk about it again next week. I will put some stories up on there. If you guys follow, feel free to share it with your friends.
I didn't see you did the Baycott picture.
Yeah,
My
our
friend
boy,
who's watching, who's a huge UNC fan, told me that picture was mad funny, and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
I just looked up
mad
Armando
funny.
Baycott, like
He might be the ugliest human
weird
ever alive.
face. Yeah,
But I like Baycott. Baycott, I do.
I
Like.
love him now. He got like 25 boards that game or something.
Yeah, he's their guy.
But
RJ
yeah,
Davis also played great.
so
Okay,
we're
but that's
hopefully
not
going to
my thing.
start doing monthly giveaways on the show, especially for like topical events. We'll probably do one for the Super Bowl. We'll do one for like maybe the NCAA champ winner,
Yeah, the
like
tournament.
someone off the winning team. That's kind of harder. You probably only know one or two players, like people would if they're not
Maybe a
huge
preseason
fans.
baseball.
Yep, we can do a preseason baseball giveaway, Stanley Cup giveaway.
Right. NHL hockey playoffs we'll be talking about more.
Yeah.
Just we won't talk about it much.
Yeah, we talked
Regular
about it. We
season.
touched on it a little bit last week. It's just tough.
We don't follow it enough.
With when college basketball is on, we're not watching hockey every night, and not keeping up to date with the. We'll have to have a maybe once he's done with school, a Tuttle episode going over hockey and some
Tuts.
ponies or something like that.
Yeah, horse episode.
He can be our like OTB, like Randy Scott or Randy Moss guy that we send it over to.
this
for all of our
this summer we're gonna have
ponies.
to talk about the horses.
Yep. Maybe do an episode like at the track, little.
Yep. We're in
clips.
Saratoga Springs, so we have the track right here.
Yep. So we'll obviously be doing some more giveaways there. Probably mostly jerseys. If we get any recommendations for anything else.
Yep.
But we'll hopefully do that each month. And then obviously do like entries probably the same way every time. We're working on getting a wheel to pick the winners.
Yeah, maybe we put it right in the middle there.
Big wheel to spin. So we will work on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, Joe said, like he mentioned, we are going to the Syracuse game this weekend. So we'll be there probably around 11 noon
Yeah,
on
noonish,
Saturday.
we'll get to Syracuse.
We'll probably put out some videos at the game or something.
Yeah.
And then we're heading
We'll be separated at the game.
Yeah,
It will be divided.
Yeah, house is really divided on that one with Joe sitting like courtside.
I don't know where it is yet.
Me and the Motley crew, me, Ross, Tim, and Gray get relegated to the rafters at the Carrier Dome. If you guys have been to the Carrier Dome for a basketball game, it's not close when you're up at the top. You can't see much. It divides into about a third of the
Maybe you
of
could
the
post
dome.
a story from your seats.
Yeah,
and
I'll post a
them in
story.
the back.
Yeah, you'll whoever you want to side with. I wish we were going head to head in this game. We're probably both going to be on Cuse, but you never know when the line comes out. If it's too high, I might go on Louisville.
I don't think it will be that big. I'll probably be like 2. I mean, they were underdogs to NC State before they won. I mean, they were minus.
Were they at home?
No, it was at NC State.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cuse
this
is a tough place to play at the Dome.
Yeah, they've been horrible on the road too. That's probably why they were dogs.
But yeah, I'll be sitting way up in the
Meeks
rafters.
will be with his binoculars up there.
Yeah. Yep. We see where me, Gray, Tim, and Ross get shafted. We're low on the totem pole for that one.
Yeah, I got some tickets.
But yeah, so
Only got 4. He couldn't make the cut.
We'll be there Saturday, and then we might post some more stuff. We'll be at Turning Stone.
Yeah.
About 45 minutes outside of Syracuse later. Then maybe I told Joe, casino. If you guys aren't from the area, I told Joe. He said he might be playing some table games on some blackjack, some stuff like that. I said I think I will walk in. I looked up the new sports book they had. It's like a Caesars sports book.
They don't have an app though, right? Turning Stone?
No. It's a lot of the casinos are partnering with a sports book that's existing, so they're partnered with Caesars. They have like a Caesars sports lounge. I said I will walk into that casino. I will
we're gonna get you to
grab a drink and go sit right down in that sports book, and I don't think I will get back up.
We're gonna have Niko
until
play
at
some
least
cards.
after the UNC Duke game.
Dave said, "What's this gonna be? This show's partner."
This partner? I don't know. We're open for offers if you guys are if we're looking to be officially sponsored.
Yep.
Maybe Bet Rivers.
Yeah.
You never know.
Maybe. Don't love their app, but
yeah.
it's probably
we might love their app. We don't want to ward off any sponsors right now.
I love their app actually.
Yeah. I love Rivers. I love whenever I go to the bathroom, I'm always using dude wipes. I just refinanced my home loan with Rocket Mortgage. If anyone's looking to come on board, I'm very open. But yeah, I guess the last thing we want to touch on before we head out, we're going to look at that Saturday slate. We haven't dug into it. We wanted to dig into it live tonight.
Pull that up.
Ooh, we got a little MSU Rutgers action. Our Bulls play. UConn Nova. I will be all over Nova in that game.
I know you hate UConn.
UConn stinks. I don't trust.
We got Wofford, ETSU. For any of you who know Wofford,
yeah,
they might be
Wofford, friends of the program, Wofford guys.
Yeah. I'm a huge Wofford.
Yeah, we have a few schools that will probably bring up a ton. Maybe Wofford,
Virginia
Buffalo.
Tech. Virginia Tech.
Joe's a Tech guy for some reason.
And they are Mike. What's his name? What the heck is his name? The coach, Mike Young, from Wofford.
Yep. I'm a big Bama guy, but we did make we should mention that in the podcast. We might have to put that in the Instagram, like our official rules as they come out.
Who we're not betting.
Yeah. It could be you always bet, like we always say, like I like to take it's a very cliche gambling thing. I like to take a home dog, especially in the NFL if you're getting points at home, always taking that. We won't be betting on Alabama either way for the rest of the year.
No, I hate Bama basketball.
I would say Syracuse falls into that kind of folder, but I
don't know. I just did 2 units on them.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I'm going to bet them on Saturday, but it's tough. Like, we're so close, and we watch the games a lot.
It is tough.
But Alabama's the most volatile team. They could beat anyone.
I am done with Bama.
Who did they smoke the other day? Baylor. They just smoked Baylor.
Yeah, they smoked
Baylor.
Baylor.
We were against them, and
I bet Baylor that game. Right?
Yeah. Yep.
That was one of our picks, right? Was that game?
Yeah,
Baylor?
we bet
Baylor
against
3?
Bama. Yeah, we did. And then they'll just blow like against a terrible team. They got smoked by Auburn. I do like what's standing out too. Illinois, Indiana. Indiana depends how many they're getting at home. Trace Jackson Davis can handle Kofi.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't get.
I think if
I
that's
like
over 5, I'll take Indiana. Which I'd imagine
know.
it'll probably be if
I
they're
don't- I'm
giving
thinking
that
I'm
much to
staying away.
Wisconsin.
I'm staying
I don't.
away. I might bet
Illinois
Purdue against my
screwed me
Michigan.
so much last year. I do like Oklahoma State against Oklahoma. I'd imagine that'll be around money line, maybe -1, if I had to guess.
What else is there?
Um,
Iowa State, Texas.
I love Iowa State.
That's a good
They'll
game.
probably be getting points at Texas. I will probably take them. I'll probably take them money line.
What time's that
Although
game?
Texas is coming off a big loss
That's
to
at
Texas
2.
Tech. That's Chris Beard's ex-school. We got smoked by him.
That's at 2:00.
Yeah, that's
One
tough.
Q's place.
We'll be again at the Q's game.
Shit.
This is going to be my game of the day, Saturday. I don't even know what the spread is yet. South Alabama, one of my favorite teams in college basketball to bet, going against Georgia State, one of my least favorite teams in college basketball, or my favorite to bet against.
Georgia State screwed us, though, didn't they? Didn't we bet against them and you were like...
I'm probably like at least 4-1 or 4-0
Betting
against
against
Georgia State. Yeah.
Baylor, Kansas is at 4.
Jeez, there's a ton of good games Saturday.
That's probably the best.
This is going to be overwhelming. We might have I might throw out like a 12-game slate on Saturday.
Baylor, Kansas will probably be the best game of the day.
No, UNC Duke.
Yeah, I think Duke kills them.
But I mean, meaningfulness,
Yeah.
like it should be.
Miami, Virginia is a good game. Wisco, Penn State.
South Alabama, I love that.
No one else wants to hear that.
I mean, no one else wants to make money then. Again, I think I'm
Let's see.
12 in. Well,
Virginia
before
Tech?
this week, I'm 12-3
Virginia
on
Tech
college
plays
hoops
Pitt.
on the podcast.
Kentucky, Bama. At
New
8.
Orleans against Incarnate Word at 5 on the road. That'll probably be like New Orleans -1 or 2. That'll be a big one for me too. I love New Orleans. See, there's a lot of
What
teams.
do you think the Duke spread will be?
It's at Duke. Oh, it's at UNC.
It's at UNC.
Probably Duke minus. See, the Duke spreads have been weird. Like they were only giving 4 to Notre Dame. They were giving like 5 to Louisville, maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think if it's 4 or 5, I'm taking.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Dookie
Duke. I
all
think
day.
regardless, we'll be at Turning Stone. Probably have a few drinks at the bar. I'll be sitting in that sports book. I'm gonna want to bet the game that's gonna be on the big screen. So
Yeah.
be Duke. It won't be UNC.
What
after
time's that game?
last showing? 6 o'clock.
6. And then what was the 8 o'clock game I said that was good?
Kentucky, Alabama.
Yes, Kentucky, Bama.
I
might take
can't-
Kentucky.
I can't
Kentucky's
bet
my
that.
favorite team of
I
the year.
can't bet that game.
I might have to take Kentucky.
St. Thomas. They're probably getting a lot of points against Oral Roberts.
I'm not doing your shit
Max
games.
Adams. We'll see. We'll put
Nico
out our
likes watching
slate.
horrible basketball.
I don't like watching it per se. I like winning all of those games. New Orleans and South Alabama.
Last time
will
we
be
were
lost.
on,
I
we did
gotta-
the Raging Cajuns, who
They
lost.
Yeah, that was one of my 4 losses or 3 losses. All right, New Orleans. I gotta write this down so I don't forget.
I'm going Kentucky.
South.
I'm going Kentucky, dude.
I'll say 75% chance those are on my slate. If you guys want to pay attention when the lines come out tomorrow before I put out my picks on Saturday, keep an eye on New Orleans, South Bama. They're both on the road. They both should win. I'd say if it's under 3, it's an automatic bet. If it's over 3, I'm going to look a little bit more into it. But
Yeah.
I think one of those two teams will be underdogs too, and they'll be money line.
I thought this
Oh
UCLA
my
spread was
God,
crazy.
yeah, Arizona's smoking them. Well, what's his face? Benedict Matherin's gross. The best, not the best. Top 5-10 player in college hoops.
Yeah.
They were saying a lot yesterday. Kofi or Johnny Davis, they think are going to be player of the year. One of the two.
Kofi just had.
I'm
what, 3
very
games he
Big
was
Ten
out?
biased, but Ochai Agbaji should win the college player of the year.
They were also saying Murray could win it.
No, because I was going to have like 10, 12 losses probably by the end of the year.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he's
again. I don't watch a ton of Pac-12 basketball just because it's so late. Benedict Matherin's gross. I don't know if anyone else in the Pac-12 would be in consideration.
I want Johnny Davis.
Oscar Tshiebwe from Kentucky is
I
pretty
like him.
good.
I like Kentucky, so.
I don't know if there's anyone else. Baylor wouldn't really have anyone that would be in the running. I think Abaji from Kansas, Jabari Smith from Auburn. I haven't even seen a Gonzaga game since like early in the year, so I don't know what Chet Holmgren's numbers.
I think the only game I watched
Andrew
was
Nembhard's numbers are.
UCLA.
So I or Timmy. I don't know what any of their numbers
I think
are.
Timmy has been playing good.
But I would imagine none of them are going to win just because they played terrible teams. So I would put. I haven't even looked. There's probably lines for that. See what Abaji is later. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Do you have anything else you wanted to touch on?
No, I think we're good. There's not many other games besides Saturday. Just keep an eye out for
next
Instagram,
week.
Nico Seats.
Yep, you'll see the difference between my shit rafter seats on Saturday and Joe's courtside.
I
Joe's gonna be sitting next to like Tim the Tat Man at Cuse, like on the sideline. You're like Mello's gonna be there, and then you fools are gonna be there.
Yeah.
And me and Gray will be up in the rafters. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for our cards on Saturday.
Tomorrow we might have some college hoops.
Yeah, probably have some tomorrow.
Gotta wait for those lines to come out.
And then, again, House Divided, IGTV on Instagram. Keep an eye out for that. We'll put a poll up sometime next week for what jerseys you guys would want from the Rams Bengals. And then, again, we'll put out like the details of how to enter that drawing for the following week after the Super Bowl.
Right.
But yeah,
that's it.
I guess that's it. I'm going to go cut us off, and you can sit here awkwardly again.
Yep, I will.
Talk to the chat.
I'm looking at it.
No TJ tonight.
No, TJ didn't show up, and we also have a third mic here. Our special guest, Brett, got caught in the storm, I guess. Couldn't show up either.